are back again today, and today is going to be coconut shrimp in formal dresses, and this one is a favorite, and it's actually 25 years old. Actually, it's a little bit older, but it'll make me sound really old if I tell you how old this dress really is. So coconut shrimp in formal dresses, because we are not going anywhere with the pandemic. If anything, we are actually locking down more, and I want to wear my dresses that I was supposed to be wearing for fall season. That, and I love this dress. I can't believe it's a little bit over 25 years old. I got it when I was a freshman in college. Because I'm wearing a college dress, I thought that we would make a college recipe that your college age, your high school age, whoever ages, your grandmother, everyone can make this recipe for coconut shrimp, and it takes 10 minutes. The ingredients cannot be more simple. We have some gluten-free flour because I'm going to try to make this healthy. We have some toasted coconut you can buy from the store, some panko breadcrumbs. Get the panko, don't get the regular because it'll be too heavy otherwise. 2 eggs. This ingredient, believe it or not, this olive oil spray is one of the most important things that you can use for the recipe. Some Maldon sea salt, the biggest shrimp that you can find, and I like to add a little something special, which is cilantro. If you are going to salt this properly, you're going to put the salt in your batter for the coconut shrimp, and you will not need to add any more salt, so you can be just a little bit healthier. So give that a nice big stir, and now we are going to be ready to assemble the shrimp. You guys know how much I love flavor in my food, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cilantro in the panko batter. But guys, notice I'm going to be using the stems because the stems of cilantro should be used. They should never be thrown away. It actually cuts back on the soapiness of the cilantro if you use the stems. When you're chopping, you want to keep all your fingers, all 10 fingers, all 10 toes. So one, you should always wear shoes when you're chopping stuff, when you're cooking in the kitchen, because accidents happen. And secondly, when you're chopping, you should actually have your hands curved a little bit so that just in case something does happen, you're never going to cut off your fingers. You would hit your knuckles before that. So now once your cilantro is nice and finely chopped, you're going to put that into the panko batter, because when you dip your shrimp into this, that means you're just going to get the perfect amount of cilantro, which when you bake, and guys, I said bake, not fry. You got to trust me on this. It is just going to pop with flavor and toast up perfectly. I know that you caught that we're going to be baking this coconut shrimp, and it's going to taste even better than fried. And the most important thing is the olive oil cooking spray. Is not open. Yes, olive oil cooking spray. Spray it super generously on a pan that's lined with foil. And now we are ready to assemble our shrimp. And this has just literally taken 2 minutes, guys. This recipe is super quick. So you're gonna line it up like an assembly line. You're gonna have your shrimp, your egg, your flour with the fleur de sel, your panko with the cilantro, and your toasted coconut. Take your shrimp. This could not be any easier. Like I said, your college kids, your high school kids, your grandma, anyone can make this recipe. You don't even need to know how to cook. You dip it in the egg, you dip it in the flour batter, and then you dip it in the panko. And voila, your first coconut shrimp. Guys, look how beautiful these shrimp are. And then the key to making them seem like they are much more decadent than they really are is you started with the olive oil cooking spray. You're going to generously spray every single shrimp with just a dash of this olive oil so that it'll brown up. And we have the oven that's been preheating now for about 10 minutes to 400 degrees. And you're going to put this on the top rack for 12 minutes. You heard me, 12 minutes. So while our shrimp are crisping up in the oven at 400 degrees, we are going to start the plating process, which, as you guys know, is one of my favorite things to do here at Galavante, is to make things very pretty. I'm not a hero today. Are you a hero? I don't know. Maybe you are a hero. But I'm not going to make my own cocktail sauce because Whole Foods does a great organic cocktail sauce. But what I am going to do is make sure that it looks pretty. So I'm going to put 1 serving of the cocktail sauce in these beautiful glass bowls. And then the other thing that Whole Foods does really well is this mango coconut marinade, which is so delicious and is the perfect sauce for your shrimp. And so I'm going to put this in the other bowl. You can use anything. You can use martini glasses, champagne coupes, but look how beautiful this looks. And then I want my coconut shrimp to look really beautiful. And so I have this plate that I got from the Mandarin Oriental here in New York. Don't worry, I did not steal it. They gifted it to me. I love you guys at the Mandarin Oriental. But I'm going to start to lay little beautiful nests of microgreens around the plate that we're going to put the coconut shrimp on when it's done. I wish that you were in the kitchen because it smells awesome in here. And you'll notice that I didn't even really need to turn the coconut shrimp. They just naturally brown on both sides. These beautiful little nests of microgreens that we have, we are going to place 1 shrimp on each nest. Look how beautiful this is. You do not need to be a gourmet chef. You do not need to be an artist to have beautiful food. And what I love to do is I love to squeeze Meyer lemon, which is a lot sweeter than a regular lemon. Just a little dash on top of each shrimp. And then just to add more color, I put this lemon slice here on the plate. And voila, guys. Coconut shrimp. So I will see you again in another dress, probably from college, with another recipe. Thanks for joining us at In the Kitchen with Galavante.